With the release of Predator, Killer of Killers, and Predator Badlands, we now have 9 Predator movies, so let's go through and update my ranking. Number 9 is going to be Predator 2. I don't think this has changed. I think this was my last place last time. Because Predator 2 is just a basic, prototypical action movie. And that would be good in a lot of different franchises, but not in Predator. Because Predator, the original, it's not a basic prototypical action movie. It has so much going for it. You have the amazing creature design of the jungle hunter Predator. You have Arnold Schwarzenegger and his team of guys going into the jungle. And this one, you get a city which is just not as good of a setting as a jungle where you're out in the wilderness, you're out in the elements, just you and this creature. And then you bring it into the city, and it just loses a lot of that magic that you felt with the original. Danny Glover is a decent replacement for Arnold Schwarzenegger, but definitely nowhere near as good. He's just kind of plays like basic action movie hero in this one. City Hunter Predator is cool because all Predators are cool. You can't make a not cool Predator pretty much. So you get that. There are also some, like, very bizarre scenes in this. I just didn't really know what to make of a lot of that. A lot of it actually comes back in Predator Killer of Killers and this most recent one, so I kind of like some of that, but some of it is still just bizarre and completely out of the blue. It's just nothing. Like, it is just an action movie where they happen to throw in Predator as the villain, and that's about it. At number 8, it was between these bottom two for last place, but The Predator barely escaped. No, not the original. Are you stupid? Why would The Predator be the original Predator movie? Obviously, that's Predator, and this is the 4th Predator movie. You stupid? Actually, if you include Alien vs. Predator, this is the 6th Predator movie. So, The Predator, yes, like I said, the 6th Predator movie. This title sucks, okay? It's kind of like Suicide Squad, The Suicide Squad. Batman, The Batman. But to get into the actual movie and not the crappiness of the title, the movie sucks just as bad because the characters suck. They are not funny, their dialogue is horrible, some of them are extremely unlikable, and they're just not fun people to be around. Like, a few of them are, but a lot of them are just pretty basic stereotypes of certain demographics, and I didn't like any of the characters, except for the main character. He was pretty decent. I didn't hate him. He was fine. Kind of, again, just plays basic action movie hero guy. So, but they did give him a little bit of personality with his son, so, you know, you get a little bit of that thrown in there, and I do really like when you can make the characters likable with just a little bit. I thought the ending kind of sucked. Yeah, like, there's some decent action scenes. The Predators are still cool. It had some pretty good gore. I did notice a lot of plot holes as well, and scenes that were just not really well explained. Yeah, it was fine for some parts, but for the most part, I was rolling my eyes. Coming in at number 7, we have the only Predator movie that I don't have behind me. AVP Requiem. I cannot make up my mind on whether or not I like this movie, because if you look at some rankings, I have it above the original. If you look at others, I have it at the bottom. Like, I cannot make up my mind. But for now, I'm saying it's garbage. That just broke. But for now, I'm saying it is garbage. I mean, it is dark in both senses of the word. I know this is a common criticism, but you're going to need to turn all of the lights off in your house. Like, there's a light in your country. You ain't seeing a thing on screen. So, it is so dark. Like, I had to watch it on my computer so that I could turn the brightness up just so I could see some of the things that are happening. Sometimes it's literally so dark that you can't tell which character just died, which is bizarre. Like, that should be something we were able to see. Otherwise, it is dark tonally. If you look at the first AVP, it's just a fun, action-packed, aliens and predators throwing down. In this one, you get xenomorphs eating babies and killing pregnant women. Yeah, real fun. Who was like, you know how people like the first Alien vs. Predator movie? Not enough babies died in it, though. And otherwise, I mean, it's very boring. It obviously ups the gore to 11, which I love because I think the original being PG-13 is blasphemy. I think it should have been super gory, much like Freddy vs. Jason. I think that's one of my main compliments for that movie, is that it is gory as hell. And that's what you want from two icons going against each other. And in this one, you get that, but it's just not a good movie, so it doesn't really matter. If we had gotten this gore in Alien vs. Predator, we might have had a very good one. But spoiler alert, I'm not a huge fan of the original AVP either. Speaking of which, number 6, here it is, AVP. This movie is fine. It is the most fine out of all of these movies, where I watch it and I'm like, okay. I mean, it's aliens and predators fighting. I mean, it's not nearly as good as Freddy vs. Jason, which, as you guys know, is one of my favorite horror movies, but it's still fine. Like, you get what you want. You get aliens, you get xenomorphs, and you get yautja throwing down. You get multiple scenes of it, and it's pretty good. Otherwise, the rest of the movie surrounding it may as well not even exist because there is little to no plot. All of the dialogue is pretty terrible. Most of the characters are forgettable, except for the main character. She's pretty good, and I love her teaming up with the Predator in the end and going down and facing off against the aliens. And, yeah. So I like that side of it, and I like how fun it is, but otherwise, I don't really have much to say because there isn't really much to say. Coming in at number 5, I think I had this movie significantly higher last time, but I think that was just because that there was less movies in this franchise at that point. This movie has a great concept. They take a bunch of people, they drop them on an island to go get hunted by predators. Like, that's a fantastic concept. The only problem is, like, this movie has a good cast, but I hate the main character. I don't hate him as, like, a character. He's not, like, a bad character. It's just, he's doing the Christian Bale Batman voice and talking really deep. Come on, do it now. Like, it's so aggravating how it's like, dude, Adrian Brody, I get it. You want to be like Dutch from the first movie. You want to be like Arnie. But use your normal voice, dude. So, yeah, it's decent. It's watchable. If someone was to ask me, do you want to watch Predators? After I realize, oh, they're not talking about the original Predator movie, I'd say yeah, because this movie's decent. It's fine. It's watchable. It's like a 3.5-star movie. I'll have fun with it. Coming in at number 4, we have Predator, Killer of Killers. This was a surprise for 2 reasons. One, I didn't know this movie was coming out. I knew Predator Badlands was coming out, but I didn't know that they were going to release a secret animated Predator movie, which is an anthology film. But they did, and I watched it, and I loved it. Obviously not as much as the ones I have above it, but I still really, really enjoyed it. Now, you get 3 segments, and then, like, a kind of, like, finisher, where it's all 3 of them combined. The first 2 segments I loved. I love the, like, Viking setting, where the Viking lady gets to take on a predator. Love that. There's some fantastic moments in that one, and some good gore, and there's good gore in all of these. Then you get the second one with the samurais, and I really, really like that one. That's just probably my favorite segment of the 3. But then, I'm sorry, you get that third one, and I hate it. I hate that third segment, okay? And it's not because it's a bad concept. It's a good concept. I like the plane concept. That's a good concept. But, oh my God, this character is insufferable. He has all those stupid quips that you get in every freaking action movie nowadays.
What the hell are you doing? What the hell am I doing?
You get him in every action movie, in every Marvel movie. Like, just those stupid, like, repeating the same thing that someone else says, or like that stupid thing where someone says something, they're like, you think? God, I wanted to punch him so many times. Like, it literally ruined that segment for me. So, he's not a bad character. It's just those stupid quips really ripped me out of it. And then you obviously get that wraparound where you get the three people coming together, where you still get some of his stupid quips, and it's a good movie. It's a good movie, and I like the first two segments a lot, and I do really like the last segment where you get them all fighting against the Predator and working together, but those quips, like, they really ruined what could have been a very, very good movie, because that third segment is so annoying. Just a heads up for my number 2 and 3. I say number 3 and number 2, but I actually decided to switch them around now that I've been thinking about it. I literally say in what I had as number 3, but is now my number 2, that it has a lot of potential to go up, and it actually did. So it's up to my number 2, so I'm going to swap those around. Just take everything I say, just knowing that, okay? Coming in at number 2, I believe this is the same as it was in my last video. I'm going with Prey. And again, like I said with the last one, characters are a big part of movies for me, and Naru is very, very likable. She's very easy to root for in this one, and her sister-brother relationship with, I forget his name, because his name off the top of my head is fantastic. You really care for them. And she is not, like, there's so many female characters in movies now that are like, oh, girl power. Like, she's just strong for the sake of being strong. And that's why I really love Naru in this movie, because she's not just super strong all of a sudden out of the blue. You see her build up this journey and build up this inner strength throughout the film, so that when she eventually does defeat the feral predator, you believe it. You're like, yeah, she's scrappy enough, she is smart enough, I believe it. And like I just said, the feral predator, amazing design, one of my favorite predators of the series. There's some fantastic gore, some fantastic action sequences. I think they really utilize the invisibility cloaking in this one. I think that they get it very good in this one. The landscapes are beautiful. The animal CGI, the yautja design is just amazing. I love all of that about this one. The performances are fantastic. And like I said, Naru, her whole hero's journey throughout this, you really root for her. And by the time she's a badass at the end and takes down the Predator, you fully believe it. You fully believe it. Now, my top 3 are all pretty stacked. Like, they are all movies that I gave 4 stars or better to. I don't know if I gave any of them 5 stars, but I know I at least gave them all 4 stars, because I just watched one of them today. And I unfortunately did put that one at number 3, but it has a lot of potential to go up in the list. It's just that it's so recent that I have to sit with it for a little bit. But I'm going with Predator Badlands. Now, I am not one of those people that's like, it's the newest movie, so it's automatically the best. Not one of those people. So when when I see a new movie in a franchise and I'm like, wow, that's top 3 in the franchise, that I genuinely think it was very good. I really liked Predator Badlands, and I'll give you my one reason, which we'll get to in a second, but I just want to talk about some of the reasons that I enjoyed it before we get to the part that I really love. I really like the characters. I love Thea and Deck's relationship, like their whole friendship throughout the thing, where, the Predator, he's reluctant to have somebody help him in his hunt. And then you get that scene where you think Thea betrayed him, but it's really she's trying to protect him because, like, it's pretty much impossible to kill this beast. And she's seen other yautja try and fail. So she's actually doing it to save him and to see her sister again. And then you get the whole betrayal with Tessa betraying Thea, which I thought was very good and very heartfelt. They nailed that. I love that we get some more Alien in here where, AVP kind of got ignored after the AVP movies. But they bring in Weyland-Yutani, confirming that these do still take place in the same universe, and they are androids in this movie, which is the best part of the movie. Thea, I love her. Like, she is borderline my favorite character in this entire franchise. She is hilarious. Like, so many of these lines made me laugh. Some of it does border into a little bit cheesy, a little bit, basic, but she made me laugh so many times in this. And she's just so happy-go-lucky the whole time that it's like you get, like, yeah, that's her android personality. She's just a happy person. And I really loved her, and she has some very heartfelt moments. And you have this moment where after the deck has been captured by Tessa, and she has him, like, strapped down to the table, and then Thea turns on, and you just get this moment where she's like, Tess is evil. Let me try to get Deck out of here. And she doesn't have to say anything. You see it in her eyes, and then you get her trying to do it subtly. So I really liked her character. She was the standout of the movie for me. The only one really big complaint I have for it is that I don't love Deck's design. He's good. You can't really mess up a Predator design, but I think I would have preferred had he been a little bit better. I don't know what it is about him. Just didn't love it as much as a lot of the other designs in this movie. There's some great action sequences. There's some great creature designs. Overall, really liked this movie. And like I said, has a lot of potential. I think could possibly climb above my number 2. But for now, it's my number 3. But I'm pretty sure it's sacrilegious to not have the original Predator at number 1. I'm a man. Like, I have to have it at number 1. It's just in the male laws, number 1 is must love Predator and Terminator and Die Hard. This movie is testosterone fueled as hell. Like, it's the most basic concept. You got guys going into a jungle. You got super buff guys going into a jungle with a bunch of guns to hunt down this creature that is basically like the perfect hunting specimen. It is the ultimate hunt. Like, that is such a just doodly concept that I can't help but love it. I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's another thing. If you're a guy, you have to love Arnold Schwarzenegger. Also, you get Carl Weathers in this one, rest in peace. He is fantastic as well. There's some very good scenes in here. I really love when you see the bodies hanging from the trees. Great scene, like very just grim, like visual. Otherwise, the Predator design is fantastic. Like between this and the Xenomorph, I don't think you can ever top these creature designs. Like, this one is my personal favorite creature design in any horror movie. I love him. He has some fantastic weapons, you know, the plasma caster, the wrist blades, the like, dots, 3 dots. I don't know what to freaking call it. Sight? Is it a sight? I don't know. But he's iconic. He's badass, and so is Dutch, and this movie is just one of the best action movies of all time, and one of my favorite horror movies of all time, so it's obviously my number 1. And that is going to be it for today's video. Remember, if you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe, so anyone wants to see more videos like it in the future. Remember to hit the bell notification, be notified when I post any brand new videos, and comment down below some more video ideas for me. And comment down below, because there's 2 videos I'm debating on doing. One is ranking all of the yautja, like I said, ranking all of the Jungle Hunter Predator, the City Hunter Predator, the Feral Predator, the Berserker Predator, all of the different types of predators that we get to see throughout the Predator movies. Or I was thinking about ranking the Alien and the Predator movies together. I did a tier list where it was Alien versus Predator, the 2 franchises, but I'm thinking of just taking the 9 Predator movies, and is there 9 Alien movies now? And just taking both the franchises, smashing them together, and ranking all of them, so like all 20 movies. So if you want to see either of those, comment down below. I don't know if I'm going to do them if you guys don't comment, so if you want to see them, like I said, comment. And until next time, I'm Ethan Horror. See you next time.